Check, check. Okay. All righty. So here we go. So this is going to be today's episode, you guys. So here, check this out. So this is a very important topic that a lot of you guys have probably never heard of. And, you know, being that I'm the health expert, right? Like the number one thing that I want for you guys above being sexy and ripped and lean and fucking like rabbits and making lots of money, right? I want you doing all that stuff. But in order to achieve that, your health has to be on fucking point. Okay. And what a lot of you guys don't know is, and this is something that has been hidden from humanity for the past 100 years, okay, on purpose, okay, thanks to the Rockefellers, okay, so in case you guys don't know, J.D. Rockefeller took over the medical industry back in the early 1900s and basically made it to where when it came to anything that was taught in medical schools and, you know, doctors, nurses, they're only taught how to treat diseases and problems and issues with pharmaceuticals, which he basically owns. So he created basically a monopoly in the medical industry, and they hid all the real health secrets and the real things that cure disease. Okay. Now, at the root of literally every motherfucking thing that is going on with your body, okay, can be tied to fucking parasites. Most of you guys don't know that, right? Because doctors don't know this shit because they're not trained this in school. Doctors are not trained about gut health, parasites, nutrition, right? Which are the causes of all the chronic diseases we see today, okay? Now, so what this means is, and let me give you a couple of examples. Let me tell you a little story, okay? A lot of you guys don't know this, okay? But at the root, like I was saying, at the root of all disease is parasites, okay? On top of like fungus overgrowth and your shitty ass diet, right? At the root of it is parasites, even cancer. At the root of it is parasites, okay? Most people don't know this. So I have a friend who just a few months ago, earlier this year, got diagnosed with a stage 3 cancer, right? And I know, okay, because I'm the fucking scientist, because I'm fucking Dr. Damon that's more educated than your fucking doctors, okay? Because I understand the human body on a much greater degree than any of your fucking doctors do, guaranteed, okay? So your doctors are fucking clueless, okay? And my doctors that are clients will confirm what I just fucking said. Everything I just told you, they will fucking confirm. They are not taught this shit in school. They're only taught to fucking treat you with drugs, okay? So we're going to break that, right? So anyways, at the root of disease and most issues, and if you look at like the root of any disease, it begins in the gut, okay? Now, there's reasons it begins in the gut, right? There's issues with the microbiome, right? The majority of you are eating fucking shitty-ass carbs, right? Bread, pasta, cereal, all this fucking shit that's destroying your health, okay, from the inside out. But it's also the main reason that it's destroying your health is because it's destroying your gut. When it destroys your gut, you create these gaps in your intestinal lining, bad bugs, undigested food particles, they slip into your bloodstream. And then what ends up happening is you get inflammation. The inflammation shows up in autoimmune disease, acne, aches, pains, injuries, right? Heart disease, diabetes, cancer, right? Shows up in all these areas, and it all begins in your gut. Now, one of the reasons why people's guts get fucked up is because parasites, okay? Now, what is a parasite? It's basically, by definition, it's something that lives off another organism, right? So what the type of parasites that I'm trying to bring to your attention that you need to understand that you have, okay? So how do you know you have parasite? You have a heartbeat. If you have a heartbeat, you got motherfucking parasites, period. Okay. If you've never done very strict parasite cleanses, you are riddled with multiple species of parasites. Some of them on a microscopic level, some of them like worms, like on this fucking photo that I'm showing you right now in your face. Okay. And they live in your cells. Like there was a woman that was, she just had like this mass in her brain. She was from Australia. This literally just like 3 weeks ago. She had this mass in her brain in Australia, right? And so she went and had brain surgery. Guess what they pulled out? A motherfucking worm, a parasite in her fucking brain. Okay. These dudes inhabit all of your body. They can get in your fucking eye sockets. They can get in your mucus. But for most of us, they live in your gut, right? And you get these fuckers from everything. Your dog's kissing you, touching public stuff, walking barefoot in the fucking grass, in the water, going swimming lakes and rivers, right? Eating fucking vegetables, even eating some proteins, right? These motherfuckers live in there. There's no escaping it. No matter how amazing you are always going to pick them up. No matter how amazing you are, you're always going to pick them up. Now, let me back up. Now, at the root of diseases is parasites, okay? And pretty much everything, especially cancer, okay? So most of you guys don't know this. You never heard this shit before, okay? So I have a buddy who literally works in my gym, okay? I'm talking close buddy, right? Known for a really long time. He got stage 3 cancer recently, okay? And he tried to kind of keep it a little hush-hush, right? And then I found out from little birdie told me, and I'm like, bro, the fuck? What you tell me? We can cure this shit right now, right? So I put him on a whole fucking regimen, right? Told him exactly what to do. One of the first things that you got to do to cure cancer is eliminate parasites, because parasites are a cause of cancer, right? So I recommended a certain couple of drugs for him, not drugs, but natural products, right, that kill parasites, right? And had him get on a keto carnivore style diet because parasites live off carbs. In case you didn't know that, they fucking love carbs. So one of the signs that you have parasites is you have sugar cravings. If you crave carbs, you have parasites. Not only do you have parasites, you also have fungus. Okay. Fact. Okay. Because these funguses and the parasites make you crave carbs. They literally control your brain. They make you crave carbs. So then you end up binging on shit. So if you constantly are craving, like, you know, that sugary coffee or that bread or that pasta or that chips, you got parasites. Okay. And if you've never done a cleanse, you got a lot of fucking parasites. Okay. Your gut looks like this. Your gut looks like this one over here. Okay. See that? That's your gut right there, full of parasites, because you've never done a cleanse before. So these motherfuckers are growing up. Now, let me back to my story. Okay. So my buddy has gets diagnosed with cancer. And I know, right? Cancer is curable 100% by pure diet and lifestyle alone. Okay. I've done this I have 100% cure rate. Anybody that comes to me that has cancers, follows my fucking protocol, cures their cancer 100% of the time. Okay. Doctors do not know this. By doctors in the hospital are taught, when you get fucking cancer, what do they teach you? You got to go get chemo. Guess what kills you? Chemo. Okay. Doctors are fucking clueless. All right. Chemo is the most profitable drug in the nation. All right. So chemo will kill you. So if you know anybody that has cancer, have them reach out to me. We'll cure them. Okay. So anyways, back to my buddy. So my buddy, right? So my buddy comes to me. Hey, you know, I'm like, bro, I hear you got diagnosed with cancer. And he's like, yeah, you know, I'm doing chemo. And I'm, bro, stop right now. Stop your fucking chemo, because you're going to fucking die. Everybody who fucking does chemo dies. Okay. Think of this. Cancer kills about 700,000 people every fucking year. 700,000. And these are people who are getting treatment from the traditional medicinal methods. What does that tell you? It does not fucking work. 97% fucking failure. Fact. Okay. Cancer is created by parasites and shitty ass fucking diet over decades. Okay. Then the way you cure it is you don't poison your body with fucking chemo and drugs. You got the cancer because you poisoned your fucking body with the shitty ass food and lifestyle you have. So you cure it by doing the exact opposite, high levels of self-care. So step one is parasite elimination. right? You got to eliminate the parasites, right? So my buddy I put him on some stuff that I know that cures parasites, right? Because I do regular parasite cleanses. And this dude, okay, my friend, okay, because what happens is when these parasites die, because the majority of them live in your gut, okay? So they're in your gut, okay? So if you have digestive issues, parasites, that's a sign, okay? Sugar cravings, that's parasites, that's a sign, okay? If you have aches and pain and fatigue and skin issues, parasites, that's a sign, okay? So anyways, so my boy, right? He's got cancer, right? Fucking stage 3, right? Which is almost stage 4. I mean, you gonna fucking die soon, okay? And I'm like, bro, parasite cleanse, eat like this, do this, eliminate these foods, right? Be consistent, do this, do this, do this, do this, do this, and you'll cure your shit, okay? Guaranteed, okay? It's simple, right? It just requires a complete opposite lifestyle that you've been living, right? Because he normally eats like shit, right? Never done a parasite cleanse in his life, right? He's in his fucking 50s, right? So anyways, hold on, let me get these. So anyways, he does the cleanse, right? And this is his words, not mine, his words. Okay. So he's doing the cleanse, and about a few weeks into it, he's noticing like really bad digestive issues, right? His guts are hurting. And what's happening is the parasites are dying. Okay. They're dying. Right. So what happens is you have all these parasites in your gut like this. This is what most of your guys' guts look like. Okay. There's fucking worms living inside you. Okay. So let me mute Daniel because he just got on here. Okay. Now, all right. So you have fucking worms living in your guts. Look at this. See this worm? All you guys got this shit. Okay. If you've never done a cleanse before, you got tons of fucking worms in your guts. And these motherfuckers make you crave sugar. Why? Because they love carbs and sugar. They love that shit. Can't love it, right? Which leads to you always losing control, always having issues. And it also leads to you having fucking bad breath, right? Because they piss and shit in your system and it comes out in your breath, okay? Right? They're pissing and shitting in your body and you expel it through your breath, right? So anyways, so you got all these fucking worms in your gut, right? So anyways, my boy, and I have 2 friends. We have this story, right? One had cancer, one didn't yet, right? So anyways, so my boy had cancer, right? And he started taking his Paragard, which is a parasite cleanse, which I'll recommend to you guys later, right? And after a few weeks, when the parasites were dying off, it creates a little discomfort for a few days, right? He starts shitting them out because that's what happens. That's how you pass them. So after they die, because they've been hanging on in your fucking intestines and gut and colon, right? They've been hanging out in there forever, right? For decades for most of you guys. And they're fucking big, right? So he's like, bro, he was freaked out. He was totally freaked out. He's like, bro, I'm fucking shitting starfish. He said, I'm fucking shitting starfish, bro. It's freaking me out. Because he had all these fucking worms and shit coming out of his ass, right? And it was freaking him out. And he fucking called his girlfriend in the bathroom, like, come look at this. Look at this. It's fucking, what is that? Like, he's totally freaking out because he's got these fucking creatures coming out of his body, right? And then he starts passing them regularly, right? Like every few days, he's passing more and more because they're dying. So he's passing them out of his system, right? Guess who's cancer free now? Ta-da, motherfuckers, right? So parasites is one of the ways that you cure cancer, right? So that's how you cure a lot of diseases because every disease begins in the gut, right? Your gut's fucked up because you got these motherfuckers living in there. So you got to kill them and you're going to pick them up from everywhere, man. You're going to get them from everywhere. No matter what you do, you cannot escape them. So what you got to do is do regular parasite cleanses few times a year. So that way you kill them and you eliminate them on like a microscopic level. So you'll never see them, right? You won't be passing starfish. You won't see fucking snakes coming out of your ass, right? You won't see these giant worms coming out of your ass, right? They won't be pulling fucking worms out of your brains like the chick in Australia that I was just talking about. Or my buddy, I have another buddy. Let me tell you another story. So I have another buddy who's been having health issues, right? For years. And I'm like, bro, you probably fucking riddled with parasites. And I'm like, you need to do parasite cleanse. So he gets on this whole fucking cocktail parasite cleanses, right? Tries this, some shit I've never even tried. He gets into it about a week and he's like, bro, my fucking guts hurt. Oh man, I think the parasites are dying off, right? No shit. Okay. No shit. He will confirm this. He shit a nest of worms that he says look just like this. Okay. And he's my age, right? He's only in his 40s. He shit like a nest of worms like that. Came out in his shit. And he's like, bro, it's fucking nasty. Fucking freaked me the shit. He freaked me out. Oh my God, it was so gross, right? These things were living in his body forever. And he's had health issues for years, right? Got these fucking parasites living in him, right? So those are the signs, right? So, and here's some examples of what the parasites look like. Here's the round one. This is a very common one. Tapeworm. You've heard of that one before, but there's so many different types, right? The hookworm, super common one. My buddy that had cancer had a bunch of these. He passed a bunch of these. Okay. He literally like that were like 7 inches long. He was passing these, right? These should be like microscopic, right? They were like 7 inches long. Okay. And he saw these in the toilet afterwards and was like, and actually went and looked it up to see what it was. And he's like, bro, I passed fucking hookworms. So this one's a super common one, right? The flukes, right? They're called liver flukes. These are a super common one. Tapeworms. I've seen many photos of people passing these and they're super long, like sometimes feet long, right? These I've never heard of, and these are on like a microscopic level. So you wouldn't actually see these with your eyes. So what I'm about to teach you today is to eliminate these on a microscopic level so they don't get to where you'll actually see them in the toilet, right? And they don't actually get to the point to where they're causing you health issues, right? So there's another story. I forgot to bring this up. So let me show you this up. So go on Google and type in Joe Tippin. So his name's Joe Tippin. So you can look this up yourself. This is no secret. So his name's Joe Tippin. And he cures cancer by taking fenbenzidol. Okay, and I'll tell you what fenbenzidol is. Okay, so let me see if I can find a video and show you. Let's see if I can find a short video. Let's see if we can find this on TikToker. Oh, why is that all caps? Okay. Okay, so watch this. It's actually a fucking dog dewormer. Okay. Because what's a dewormer? Okay, what's a worm? It's just a parasite, right? So there's this guy who let me see if this video pops up. Now, I don't know if you can hear this, but if you can't, this is Joe Tippins. Okay. Now, basically the story is this guy right here, he had like stage 4, like lung cancer or some shit, right? And he was basically given like a few weeks to live. Okay. And so in this story here, and you're probably not gonna be able to hear it, but you can look this shit up on Google yourself. Okay. Because sometimes it doesn't play the sound when I'm on Zoom, right? From the screen. So Joe Tippins, he's a dude who's famous for taking a dog dewormer. So, you know, like the little pills you give your pets, right? To deworm the dogs, a worm, parasite. Hello, same thing. Same fucking thing. We are animals. We get same parasites the dogs do. Same parasites cats do. Same parasites horses do. Right now, okay. This guy, Joe Tippin, was given a few months to live because he had fucking stage 4 cancer. So he goes home, starts looking at a bunch of research to see like how to cure his cancer. Right? Discovers some kind of story about some dude that ate like fucking the dog, the fenbenzidol, right? That's what it's called right here. If you look at the bottom here, fenbenzidol, right? He ate fenbenzidol and CBD, curcumin, and then vitamin E, right? But the fenbenzidol is the main thing here, right? And they're basically the dog dewormer pills, right? And he still takes it to this day, right? And start taking these pills every day, which are anti-parasitic pills, cured his cancer. Okay. He went from a few weeks to live to surviving, right? Still pops these things like they're fucking vitamins. All right. Now, at the root of what they are, it's fenbenzidol, which is a pharmaceutical, which is just a basic anti-parasitic. Now, let's dive deeper. Okay. Let's dive deeper and dip your toes into the fucking little red pills. Okay. What is ivermectin? Do you know what ivermectin is? It is an anti-parasitic. Now, whenever the came out, the little, right? The depop shot, right? Came out. What were they banning? Okay. What were they banning? The iver with the mectin, right? Okay. Do you know what was in those shots? Do you know why it was working so well whenever it came to people taking that stuff? Okay. And there are doctors and scientists that have literally taken some of the stuff, taken it from the vials and put it in a microscope. Guess what was in that motherfucker? Motherfucking parasites. How do you see why they didn't want you to take the Ivor with the Mectin? Okay. Because it's an anti-parasitic. They didn't want you to cure yourself. They want you to fucking die because this is a depop drug. Okay. If you didn't know, thousands of motherfuckers are dying every week. Look at all the celebrities that are all of a sudden fucking dropping dead. Look at all the athletes dropping dead. There's been over 1,000 athletes from amateur to pro level that have literally had heart attacks on the fucking field in practice and games, and over 700 of them have died. Okay. Now, it's a depop drug. Okay. Now, we're not going to go down that rabbit hole, but I just want to teach you that, right? Now, so how do you eliminate parasites? Okay. It's really easy. Okay. Now, I recommend that you do this like a few times a year because, like I was telling you, you want to make sure that you get these fuckers when they're microscopic, right? You don't want them turning into fucking starfish. You don't want them to be fucking 7-inch long or 10-inch long fucking tapeworms, okay? Or 7-inch long fucking hookworms, right? You want to get them when they're microscopic. You don't even notice that you destroyed them, right? So there's a few things that you can do, okay? You can do like Joe Tippins, right? Get some fenbenzidol, right? Dude, you can get this shit on Amazon, son. Get on Amazon, son. Okay, check this out. Let me show you a little trick. So here's the first one that I'm going to recommend. Okay, so step one is you want to starve these motherfuckers. Let me write this down so you get a visual. Okay, let me write this down. Okay, because we want to eliminate these motherfuckers. Okay, so we're going to do. Oops. Let me erase this. Actually, let me just write this. You're gonna starve these motherfuckers first. Okay, so how you starve them? Stop eating fucking carbs, motherfuckers. Okay, so stop eating carbs. Okay, we're gonna call that SEC. Stop eating carbs. Okay. Because that feeds them, right? So we're going to starve these motherfuckers, right? But they can live for a long ass time, okay? They've been around here since way before you existed, okay? They're going to be here way after we gone, okay? So parasites been living off animals since the beginning of time, okay? So first off, starve, right? Now the second step, okay, is you got to take things, you got to kill them. Got to kill them. All right. Now there's certain things that you can do that parasites hate. Okay. They hate garlic. They hate fucking all kinds of shit. But I'm going to show you one of the things you can look up right now. Okay. You can go Paragard. This is natural. Okay. This is the natural way. This stuff works amazing. It's called Paragard right here from Zoller. Right. So if you've never done a cleanse before, you're riddled with parasites. Okay. Whether you realize it or not, you're riddled with them. You got fucking worms all in your body. Fucking probably got some on your brain. Okay. It's gross. Okay. You got to get rid of them. So take Paragard. Now, the way you take this is super simple. Fill this up. About 30 drops is about right there. Right. Put it in some water and then just drink it 3 times a day. Super easy. Okay. Second thing you can do, right now, you can even do this together. You can do some fenbenzidol, right? Just like Joe Tippins was doing, right? To cure his cancer. So FinLab, okay, I have this one. You can take this, put a couple scoops of this inside your little water bottle with your Paragard, right? And then you're like, bam, natural, then bam, pharmaceutical. We go whip you out, bitch, right? We're going to double whammy, right? That's a way you can do it too. Now, another way you can do it too, which I would recommend like doing like the Zoller, right? The Paragard first, right? With the fenbenzidol, right? Do them together or separately. You could do 1 week, another week, right? Actually, the Zoller you need to do for like a month, right? But anyways, you can combine them, do them separately, but you need to do cleanses because some of these little fuckers are resilient, right? All these different species, some of them will be able to resist your Paragard, right? It's like, psst, what you got? That ain't shit. You ain't gonna take me out, son. Right? They're like, psst, we stronger than that, right? But the fenbenzidol will wipe them out, right? But maybe there's one of these motherfuckers species in there that's a fucking savage, right? And fenbenzidol and Zoller don't work. Kind of makes him weak. It kind of like shoots him in the leg, but he still ain't quite dead yet, right? then you need to throw some fucking ivermectin at that motherfucker, right? So here's how you take the ivermectin on top of that, right? So I know I'm entertaining. Okay, so you're gonna throw some ivermectin in that motherfucker, right? So you can get ivermectin, you can get tablets, or you can just go straight fucking horse paste, right? You can get some of this horse paste. This horse paste, I've taken this before. It's completely safe. Okay. It comes in like a little syringe. Just split it up into like 4 doses. Eat it. Tastes like fucking shit. Okay. Tastes terrible, but you just got to chase it with some water, right? Ivermectin will hit, maybe that one that's shot in the leg, right? Now you fucking took him out. He's dead, right? So you want to hit these guys because there's different species that are living inside you, and you got to hit them from different ways. So it's kind of like you need a sniper, you need a dude shooting a machine gun, you need a dude throwing a grenade at them, right? Because some of these guys are resilient. I mean, you got to think these guys have been here in existence since way before you were ever here, right? Like they are good at surviving the environments. Right. So you throw a bunch of stuff at them to kill them, they're going to survive them. So you got to throw fucking pharmaceuticals at them. You got to throw natural products at them. You got to starve them. Right. And then when you cleanse your system, what happens is, here's what happens. Right. So all those carb cravings, right? We're all up here, like carb cravings, right? Now all of a sudden you're level headed. Right. Now you have control. You can hit your macros. Right? You don't have cravings. You ain't hungry all the time, right? All your little aches and pains, they disappear. All your little ailments and diseases, they disappear, right? Because you killed your fucking parasites, okay? Because at the root of all your problems is these guys, okay? At the root of why you eat bad, okay? Root of why you eat bad. It's because of the parasites and fungus. Okay. We didn't talk about fungus. That's a whole nother video. Okay. Fungus is up in top of there too, right? Candida. You can look that one up on your own. Okay. It's a whole nother problem, right? But it's the same thing. They control you. They make you crave carbs, right? It's the carbs that feed them that make them get stronger and bigger and right and have more control over you, right? It's a vicious fucking cycle that just keeps going. And then that also leads to cancer and heart disease and diabetes, fucking autoimmune diseases and gut issues and every other fucking thing that's wrong with you, right? It's tied to the shit that is going on in your gut. Okay? Heal your gut. Get rid of all the motherfucker invaders in your gut, right? Make that shit healthy. Take care of your stuff. Right? You're able to absorb nutrients. You feel good. You got tons of energy. You're amazing. Everything's working like it should. Right? Everything's great. Right? But you got to take care of your shit. But you got to get these fucking invaders out. Right? These motherfuckers have infiltrated your body. It's gross. It's disgusting. So some of you are going to be shitting out fucking worms. Okay? If you've never done a cleanse before, you're going to have some very sketchy shit coming out in your shit. Okay? So, but you think about this. It's either you kill them and eliminate, or they keep living inside of you and getting bigger, and they control you like you're a fucking remote control, right? So you got to kill these fuckers and eliminate them, get them out of your system. You see what I'm saying? Okay. Is it making sense? Okay, good. So remember, there's tons of different species. I just named a few. So just know that at the root of all your problems is these motherfuckers right here. Okay. And this is all animals, not just you. Okay, all animals have this problem. Like, think about this. You ever notice like Somalia, right? You see the kids that are starving to death, right? But they always have the big distended belly. Okay, why do you think their belly is distended? Full of fucking parasites. That's why their belly is so big. Okay, it's not because they're fat, because as you can see, they're all scrawny and emaciated, right? It's the parasites that are causing their gut to stick out like that. Okay. They're riddled with parasites because they don't have cleanses and the ability, drugs and shit to get rid of that stuff. Right. So they're a host to tons. I mean, they got tons of giant ass worms living inside them. Little kids fucking full of worms. It's gross. Yes. It's disgusting. This is why I do cleanses like fucking 4 times a year minimum. Because I want them being eliminated at a microscopic level to where I don't see them. I don't want to see starfish. I don't want to see fucking snakes. I just want to be normal bathroom visits. And I don't even want to know that it existed. Okay. I just want to know they're gone. Okay. So anyway, so that pretty much concludes this episode. I got to run. I got to go train clients, get everybody sexy. So this concludes this week's live coaching. Oh yeah, I want to give a shout out to Raphael this week. If you guys didn't see the photo, Raphael. Oh, let me show you real quick. I'll pull him up on my Instagram. If you guys didn't see Raphael this week, fuck y'all. Man, this is going fuck. I'll pull up my Instagram because I posted my Instagram. Look at Raphael. Raph looking fucking beautiful, man. Look at this. Look at this guy. Oops. Look, it's not this guy. He's a fucking retard. Okay, this guy. Look at Raph. Look at this. Down 70 pounds. Boom. Right? He just started April. Okay. Look at this. Look at this. Look at his face. I want you guys to see this. Okay. Can't even really tell what he looks like. He lost all that fat. Man, I've known this motherfucker sounded goddamn beautiful. God damn. Dude got fucking blessed with good looking genes, right? Nobody knew because he was eating like a fucking asshole. He's fat as hell. Okay. Right now, look at him. Fucking gorgeous. Right. He sent me a text message a couple days ago. He's like, bro, I'm making more money than I ever made in my life. He's like, I got girls. I got so many girls after me right now. I don't even have time to even deal with them. He's like, bro, you fucking saved my life. Thank you so much. I'm like, bro, you still got like 25, 30 pounds to go. You just wait. You ain't even got abs yet, son. You ain't even ripped yet, son. You just wait. What you experiencing now, multiply that times 10. That's going to be when you get ripped, son. The world's completely different when you are fucking lean. The world treats you differently. Okay. It's a whole nother fucking status. All right. Anyways, I just want to share that because I'm proud of Raph. He's killing it. Okay. Anyways, I got to go. You guys have a great day. We will see you on the next one. Let's stop this share. I'm going to end this